morning, brothers and sisters. I testify to give the honor and glory to the Lord. When the Lord first brought me to His church, I was going through a very difficult situation. I didn't know of God, nor did I believe in Him. And at the time, I had my own company, and I had just been robbed. I had just been robbed of everything. I lost everything. I was pretty much homeless, and my marriage fell apart. All these things led me to become very depressed, and because of that, I decided to take my life. I grabbed the gun, I sat in my dining room, and without hesitating, I grabbed the gun and tried to pull the trigger. The first attempt was unsuccessful. The gun didn't work. So I tried once again. On the second time, it didn't work. I unloaded the gun and loaded it back again and tried for a third time, and it did not work. I realized that it wasn't going to happen, so I decided to jump in front of a car. And I spotted a large truck coming down the street. And I thought, I am going to jump right in front of it because he won't have a chance to brake. And just when I had decided to jump in front of the car, I felt as if someone had pulled me back from my shoulders. I turned around and no one was there. This left me a little perplexed, and 5 minutes later my mother called me and said to me that she had a bad feeling and she wanted to see if I was okay, and she invited me to the church. I still didn't believe in God, but nevertheless I accepted, and I asked my mother to give me the address of the church. I searched for the address, and it was the Church of God Ministry of Jesus Christ International in Colombia. I went to the church, and in the first prophecy, the first words of the Lord were, "Why did you try to take your own life if I am the only one who can take it and give it?" The Lord also said to me that I shouldn't worry because everything had been His will and that He would bless me. And from that point on, the Lord blessed me greatly, brothers and sisters. The Lord gave me a great blessing by allowing me to come to Spain. And at the time, I was used to having high positions and well-paying jobs. And the Lord told me that He would be testing my patience. That is how He gave me a job. He told me that I would be offered a job, a low-paying job, and I received this job, a job in which I had a low income, less than the minimum wage. But the Lord gave it to me, so I did the job as He told me for about a month. And a month and a half later, the Lord blessed me with a great reward because I was called from a company in Spain. I was living in Bogota and they wanted to interview me. They said that they had chosen me from a group of people. I wasn't sure how they got my resume, but nevertheless, I knew that this was the will of God. And now He brought me here to Spain once again, and I testify to give the honor and glory to the Lord.